Hey guys, it's Russell back, and on today's video I'm going to be testing and reviewing the Stoner Invisible Glass Reach and Clean tool. Guys, I gotta tell you, there's one thing, I'm not very fond of doing interior detailing. I like exterior, I like the paint, and everything goes along with the exterior. I'm not that big of a fan of doing inside the cars. Obviously I will do that, but the one thing inside the car that I hate doing the most is cleaning the front windshield. Especially if you've got a windshield that's raked back really far and it goes way down in the dash. It is so much of a pain to try to get your microfiber down and shove it down there and not have streaks and getting all the way to the edges on the glass. It's just a pain. Now if you've got something like a Jeep Wrangler or something where the windshield is pretty flat and right there, it's not that big of a deal. But the reason that I like this tool so much is because it pivots. It's got this this is a high quality piece of equipment. And I'm not that much into tools for detailing other than, you know, buffers and brushes and stuff like that. But this right here makes me want to go clean inside of everybody's windshield because it's so easy. It makes it so much easier. So if I can go from not wanting to do it at all to wanting to do it with this tool, that's worth a lot in my book. I'm going to put a link down below on Amazon where I purchased this, but I'm going to show you the attributes of this, and then we're going to go clean some windshields. I'm going to show you how easy it is to do. Now, as far as what you're going to use, I have been using and loving the Masterson's glass cleaner. The reason that I like this is because it doesn't have any ammonia in it, and I can do both tinted and non-tinted windshields or windows, glass, everything. It cleans the outside, the inside, and I like it because I don't have to have one bottle for the front that's got ammonia in it, one bottle that doesn't have ammonia. This stuff is really, really good, and that's what I'm going to be using today. We're going to do the Accord. You know what? We're going to do the Jetta too. Gosh, we may even do the Dodge because that windshield is really a pain to do. So let me get the camera set up here, and I'm going to show you how this operates and how easy it is to do front glass. Okay, when you open the package, you're going to take the tool out, and it looks kind of like an iron. It's got a long handle, it's got a cushioned grip on the end, and it's also got a hole in the bottom where you can hang it up in your wherever you're detailing. So on the face of this is without any of the three bonnets. This is a soft foam liner that's attached, probably glued to the base. And you have one of several bonnets that can go on here. You've got a microfiber, regular soft microfiber bonnet. You've got a mesh bonnet. This would be, let's say, for the outside of the window if you had some bugs or some really nasty critters that have attached themselves to the window. And then you have another smooth type of microfiber that you could use instead of the bonnet. Some people like these kind of glass claws. I prefer the microfiber one, and it's very simple. There's an inside and an outside to this. The inside has the little label on it. Now to place the bonnet on the base here, I'm going to slip it into the flat part, and then I'm just going to pull it over, and it has an elastic strip that's sewn to the outside, and just kind of adjust it so that it's like that all the way around. And what I'm doing, as you see, that's caught a little bit there, so I'm just going to move it over so it's nice and even all the way around, just like that. All right, so this is the microfiber that we're going to be using. I'm going to go outside and we're going to, well, clean the windshield of the Accord, which I hate doing. This makes it really easy. All right, so I am going to attempt to do this one-handed, not only one-handed, but left-handed. So I've got the bonnet set up, and I'm going to take some of the glass cleaner, and I'm going to spray it on the bonnet. And then I'm just going to take the bonnet, and it goes all the way down. You can get every single bit of the glass. And down there is really a pain if you're trying to do this without using some sort of tool like this. You can turn the tool, you can go back like this, you can go down, and just like that. So much easier. So I don't know if you can see, there is a little bit of grunge right there. This is still moist, so I'm going to work around the mirror like this. You can do like this. So I'm getting every piece of the glass. I'm always going to keep the pointed area pointed down. Okay, so I'm going to come back. I'm going to spray a little bit more of the glass cleaner. Now normally, when you're doing this, you would either have to lean way over to get the other side, or if you have this tool, you can just stay in one place. You can either do this from the driver's seat or the passenger seat. And I've gotten all the way up to the glass, to the edge where the glass meets the trim. And there we go. So I've done the entire inside of the front windshield from sitting in the driver's seat. You can do it from the passenger seat if you want. Also, you could take your microfiber and do the same thing on the windows. I don't need to do that, but you know, you guys get the idea. So I'm going to take you to the windshield that I really hate doing the most, is on the Dodge Ram. Let's do. All right, I already went ahead and sprayed the Masterson's glass cleaner on here, and I'm just going to do the exact same thing I did on the Accord. This windshield is really dirty, and the reason it's dirty is because I don't like doing glass. Now, in this situation, I can still reach all the way over to the side, no problem. Now, it is cold out here, so it's going to take a minute for the Mastersons to evaporate. It's in the 30s, and it will take a little while to do that. But it works phenomenally. Okay, now I'm going to show you one area where this really shines as far as the depth that you can go down on the back window of the Accord. All right, so here's the back window of the Accord, and there's almost no room to get to it. I'm gonna try to hold the camera like this, but same thing, I can go all the way down, and keep in mind that I have tinted film on the window here, but I can get all the way down. And I'll just go over and just do the whole thing. Now, I was able to get the entire window without moving. I'm sorry for the shaky camera work. This is a little bit of a pain to do by yourself, but that'll evaporate in just a minute. But I was able to get the entire window all the way down to where the trim is. Okay, so again, one thing to note, that you have the mesh, if you want to use that, the mesh bonnet for the outside, and then the third is the traditional glass cleaning bonnet. I don't like these, and I probably would never use the mesh because I take care of the windshield other ways. But there's some nice directions in here. It tells you what each of the bonnets can be used for. There's also, if you want to order replacement bonnets or a replacement head, you can do so there from Stoner. And if that's not enough, and this video is not enough, there is a set of nice instructions that are all English. It's all in English, so it's a one-page set of instructions. I highly recommend this Stoner, this tool. As I said before, I'm not a big fan of things like this, but this really, it really does help. It fills a need. And you know, it made me go clean all 3 of these windshields, and I normally dread doing it. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and close out the video. I appreciate everybody's viewership. If you haven't subscribed, I would ask you to do so. Give a thumbs up on the video. And if you guys would like to see more tool reviews for detailing, just let me know in the comments if you'd like to donate to the channel to fund things like this. And as always, I will see you on the next video.